One in the Commodore Ute. So again, Naomi, one that's got plenty of laps in this weekend. That's all good for the races. We've got a number of regular races here that are taking part this weekend. The best way to learn your craft and get control of your car and work out what it needs and how to leave the line and sort out your lights, and the best way to do that is with laps. So this is a perfect opportunity for a racer. Glenn Parsons, Marcus Borg. Parsons another 6-second pass, 6.76 that time down, a 10.01 for Borgie. Carmen Brash back around the Monaro. She's in the right-hand lane here. It's the blue car there, Joe Schreier. Whatever he did on the last one, he wants to do that again, I reckon. 7.25. 7.36. It looks like he's found the sweet spot. Not easy to do. Manually shifted car, that Falcon. Way through the 4-speed, get all those shifts nice and clean, and he got it spot on the last one. And obviously not too far off on that one. Michelle Waugh up next, the Gulf. Takes on Tony Anderson. $7.74, another $7.70 for Tony. So it'll be good to see the data on all some of these entrants. I know Tony's got plenty of passes in this weekend. So was Rochelle actually for that case. Dave Rickards back around in Snoozy, the big white Falcon wagon. Matt Pender. Haze out of the car down there for Dave Rickard, 7.60, but a 6.59, so another mid-6-second pass for Matt Pender, 6.59 that time, 182 kilometres an hour. Thank you. Brett Allgood, 7.20 that time round. Dwayne Samish, 10.35. Tylen Barron back around in the Commodore. Scooters there. 7.000. 7.000 for Tylen. Scooter went 8.55. Midday here at Palmyra. Kane Harvey back around. Great to see him here. We had a couple of cars that had a few issues on the weekend, but they managed to get them repaired and turned around and back out here. This is probably the better one. Into through the diff centre back out here again today, 7:29 that time for Kane Harvey, 7:70 for Jason Rockstra. So he's found a bit of horsepower, bit of something in the Barracuda. Mark Barrett, 6:51. That's a close one. So once again, that 6:50 cut off. All their racers in those brackets trying to get as close to that 6:50 without going under. We've seen Henderson under and over. All right, Paulie Fuller, quickest car for the weekend. Handful of 5-second passes already, the best of 5:82, the little Gemini. Turbocharged LS engine. Fuller on a pass here, 5:82 best for the weekend, 5:83. Best speed for him, 193 kilometres an hour, but 5:83, just missed that. 82 we saw yesterday. So he cements his place as the quickest car here this weekend. Holden Utes. A little bit different in age, plenty faster. Naomi Whitfield, the BG Holden Ute, BN series. As Parsons goes 6:81. Whitfield runs a 9:48. Joe Stryer back around again, Reese Platzer. Platzer couldn't make it stick on the start line there. You can hear it screeching in the tyres, and Stryer goes another 7:20. So whatever he worked out before, it's working. 7:27 that time. Luke O'Brien back around. Had a little fuel leak before, whatever that was, that's sorted. He's in the Cortina. Carmel Brash in the Monaro. $7:41 that time for Carmel. That's a good one. Luke O'Brien goes 9:14. On the front, those big wheels, done a lot of tread there. Goes 882, that's the best one. That's the best one for the weekend, 882, 132. So she managed to make it stick that time. Brett Allgood went 715 at 155. So we've seen Rochelle in the low nines most of the weekend. A couple of them dipped into the eights, but that 882 is a big improvement. So once again, if you're at home following along on the live stream, thanks for tuning in. A big shout out to the Overtaking Lane. Bringing us all the action. We've got a number of cameras set up around the track. We got sound as well. How about a 656 for Graham Suter? That's a nice pass for him. I think that's the best of the weekend, or very close to for him. Dwayne Samish 1040. So we're getting plenty of laps in this afternoon. So guys, just a reminder, the merch is still there. The boys have got all the merch, boys and girls have got all the merch over there for the road trip. We've got a fantastic range. Make sure you get over there. We'll be packing up shortly. Everyone wants to go home today, and then some of the, in particular, Mick and that have got a nice drive. They'd like to get underway as early as possible, but they have still got the merch out on display. If you're chasing some merch before they pack up, do that now, please. I mean, everyone's had a fair shot, but if you're keen to keep going, keep coming around the lanes and keep them full. We want to keep going, get around the lanes races. It starts to thin out, we might call it. So again, a little bit of smoke out of the car there for Dave Rickard, 747. As it approaches the half track distance there. We're running 660 or 8 mile this weekend. Glenn Parsons went 660 on that one, so he found a good sweet spot there. Put a nice pass together. Joe Schreier getting faster. Won't stop him now. Carmel Brash in the Monaro. 727 again. Replicated the last pass. Having too much fun, Joe Schreier. Carmel went 742 on that one. Rochelle Waugh, fresh off her PB, 882 on the last one. Luke O'Brien, hot lapper now in the Cortina. Another 880 for Rochelle. 888 this time, 891 beside a nice close race between that pair. So it's been a great 3 days. We're probably in the closing stages of this track session for day 3. Tommy O'Sullivan, Naomi Whitfield. 6:48 with a 7. It was a good one. It was a fraction too quick. It was a 48 with a 7. They'd be happy with the time. Just missed that 6:50 cutoff, but. ZG gets there, he's on the brakes, 6:78. Dwayne Samish, 10:34. I reckon Schreier thinks he was going a little bit quick. He tried to jump on the brakes to hit that 6:50 mark. Maybe pulled the big beast up a little bit too quick. Haley Scott, Jason Rockstra. Haley in the skyline. Rockstra in the Plymouth Barracuda. $712 for Haley, $784 for Rockstra. Scry around again. Can't get enough. Tony Wilson. Oh, Joe Scry goes 6.96. 6-second pass for Joe. So it was in the mid-sevens up until a couple of passes ago. He's gone a couple of 7.20s, then he goes a 6.96. Ah, good stuff. Well done. 6.96 manual gearbox, punching his way through the gears. That's a good one. 7.09 for Tony Wilson was a good pass as well. That'd have to be close to Tony's best for the weekend. 6.44 for Pacey, a fraction too quick. 6.45 for Youngbury. He was a fraction too quick. They were side by side. There was only 3 thousandths in it at the finish line. Nice big strong burnout from Daniel Dodds. Commodore wagon for him. Carmel Brad. $7.96 that time down for Daniel. Carmel went $7.45. Luke Spittle, Scooter March. Scooter in the F truck. first 727 for him, 863. So we talked about the Drop Bear Motorsport team, the guys that put the money up for the Dial Your Own Challenge last night. They got a number of cars here this weekend. They got some shirts still. They still got about 10 shirts over there. So if you want to get yourself a Drop Bear Motorsport t-shirt, $20, can't go wrong. So go and see Andrew or Carmel over at the Drop Bear tent over near the scrutineering shed there. They got about 10 shirts left if you want to grab one of them. Don't forget they're packing up the merch over there shortly for the road trip. So if you want yourself some road trip merchandise, make sure you get there. Grab yourself something if you haven't already. Rochelle War, Naomi Whitfield. To try and get that thing not to spin so hard on the start line. She went 9.08 that time. So it didn't quite work that time. Naomi Whitfield, 9.32. 9.32 I think is the best for the weekend for Naomi. So whatever she did there, she needs to do again. 9.32, that's probably the time slip she'll hand in today. So again, the end of the game. The name of the game is to hand in that best pass of the day, your time slip. That's your time slip for the day. It goes towards your points and your event classification. Colin Barron back around. 7.04, another low 7-second pass. 10.35 for Dwayne Samish. So some of these guys aren't done yet. They're still reeling off some good numbers. Brendan Scryer's turn. The big female. Let's see if it sticks here. Jason Rockstra. So 650 the name of the game. If you're near that, you're trying to hit a 6.5 here. Scryer's out there. You can see him roll out of the gas. 6.62. So not too far off. Rockstra went 7.96. All right, Joe Scryer couldn't get the tyres to smoke that time. Got it sorted for this one. Tony Wilson beside him. So Joe in the Falcon dipped into the sixes before. Great pass. Tony Wilson. Looks like Joe missed that last shift there. 7.36 that time. 7.11 for Tony Wilson. He's getting faster. Daniel Dodds, once again, that thing sounds like it's flooding or choking up anyway. It's not running smooth. 740 for Carmel. So another good pass for her. Daniel, not so good. All right, that's the word. That's the word. 10 to 1. The lanes will close at 10 to 1, so we've still got about half an hour to go. If you want to get some more passes in, you need to be in the lanes. 10 to 1, we're going to close the lanes. We'll run out what's there, probably finish it up at 1 o'clock. So about 20 back. Make the trek home already. As Tom O'Sullivan goes, 6:52. So good one for him, right near that 650 cutoff. 6:52, 7:25 there for Luke's middle. Pretty cool to see these big two Fords together out there on the line. They've matched up a few times actually, so this is cool. Scooter March in the F truck, the big Ford Bronco. That's Matt Turner. Oh, there was nothing in that. How about 863 either side of the tree? 863 with a 4 to March, 863 with a 1 to Matt Turner. Almost identical passes. Luke O'Brien back around the Cortina. Naomi Whitfield, part of the Drop Bear team. So again, they've got a few t-shirts over there. If you want a Drop Bear Motorsport t-shirt, they had about 10 left, $20. Don't see them over near the scrutineer and shit. That's where their camp is. Luke O'Brien goes 9:04. Naomi Whitfield, 9:44. Rochelle War, Zeke Youngbury. So you know Youngbury's going for that 6.5. Now Rochelle will want another 8-second pass out of the Volkswagen Golf. Youngbury goes 47. Too quick. So for those guys in that 657, 640 region, that's the part of the game. They've got to slow that car down. They've got to get as close to that 650 as possible. We're seeing Youngbury and the likes of Henderson and all those going either side. Joe Scryer out there again. 7:26 that time. 10:39 for Dwayne Samish. The big yellow banana to Pontiac for Tony. Coming up strong in the deep end. The car in the 730s, all of a sudden it's in the 7-1s. The last couple of passes, Carmel beside him in the Monaro's been pretty handy. 740 on that one, 735 for Tony Wilson. Once again, the lanes close at 10-1. 10-1, that's the call. The lanes are thinning out, however, so we'll keep an eye on that. But as it stands at the moment, 10-1. Lanes will close. We'll run out what we got. Luke Spiller out there. Got a solo this time in the VL, 718. So one of his quickest passes for the weekend. I'd like to see some passes, the counts for each racer. Certainly got your money's worth. Mustang for Mark Barraclough, back around again for another one. The car left or right, got out there and sort of bogged down a little bit. 737. So guys, if you do want more passes, you need to get in the lanes. If you can't get those lanes full, we will call it a little bit early. We need to keep you come around if you want to get some more passes in. There's only a trickling there at the moment, so it's up to you guys. As Rochelle Wall goes 8.98, Naomi Whitfield goes 9.35. But once again, if you want to keep going, guys, get around the lanes. They're starting to thin out. If we thin out too much, we might call it. We'll see how we go. We'll play it by ear at the moment, but the cut-off at the moment is 10-1. But if you've all had enough before then, we're happy to call it. A lot of people got it at home, so if we can give them a bit of leeway, that'd be great. For Joe Schreier, that time Jason Rockstra, another 770. So PB there for Rockstra for the day, for the weekend. Him, 130 kilometres an hour, and 10.39 for Dwayne Samish. So we're on the tail end of this one, guys. Once again, if you want to get another pass, you can get around to the lanes. Not long to go. Max goes 52 with a 7. So playing the game, knows the car can go quicker, having to play the game. Tony Wilson, Brett Allgood. Oh, there you go. Tony Wilson pulls out a 7:03. 7:03, so that car's been hovering around 7:30s all weekend. Pulls out a couple of 7:1s and a 7:03 on that one. Tony Wilson may be looking at his 6-second pass if he can string one together. Brett Allgood beside him went 7:24. Tom O'Sullivan. Both these boys actually don't mind a good strong burnout to get some heat in the tyre. Scotty Clybourne. Oh, Corolla, he's ready to go. He's sitting in pre-stage, waiting for O'Sullivan to back up. Clybourne out there, goes 6:64. Long way under the PB for the weekend. Scotty Clybourne, 6:64, coming home strong. 1:72 for him. Tom O'Sullivan went 6:53. So right near that 6:50 as well. So good passes by both cars there, but Clybourne, very impressive into the 6:60s on that one. One for Rochelle War out there on that one in the Gulf. Naomi Whitfield, back in the Commodore U, Jason Rocksha. .782, 141. Naomi goes 940. To march back around again. Dwayne Semish beside him. $25-1. The call was 10-1 for lanes closed, guys. If you want to get another one in, you come around. Make it snappy. Against Scooter out there in front, 8:55 of the F truck. Dwayne Semish, 10:38 for him. another 6-second pass for Joe. 6.99 that one, 169, 7.14 for Brett Allgood. So solo here for Tony Wilson, 7.03. Can Tony put one together here and run a 6? Solo here, only has to concentrate on himself, gets out towards the centre line a little bit. 7.07. So 7.03, 7.07 on the last two. Starting to look pretty thin over there in the lanes. We're running solos at the moment. Daniel Dodds. Sounds clean this time through. Gets there, 7.88. Oh, Mick Douglas on the live stream. No, it's not the old Tony Wilson, as we call him. It's a different Tony Wilson. So it's not the Tony Wilson we know that we all know Tony from 5-Star Motorcycle Movers now, but no, it's a different Tony Wilson. Good to have you on, Mick. Once again, the lane's looking a bit sparse. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. 3 fantastic days. We're heading towards the tail end of it. Don't forget of all the races. You've got to get those time slips in. You need to get those time slips in from today to finalise it. The big Clemens Barracuda goes down there again for Jason Roxbury. He goes 7.75 on that one. Naomi Whitfield goes 9.38. Once we close them, he'll want to go again. Can't get enough. Big smile on the face all weekend. 8.56 for him, 10.45 for Samish. Tylan Barron. He'll take the shiny off the tyres for the last time just about this weekend. 710 for Tylen Barron as he makes his way down the track. Looks like we've got empty lanes. Is that it? Is that it? That could be it. So the call was cutting the lanes off at 10-1, but we got empty lanes. I reckon everyone's got plenty of passes in. We've had a fantastic weekend. Once you get into the races, make sure you get that time slip in to record your result for today. Get that fastest time slip in, that quickest time slip, I should say. Big shout out to all our wonderful sponsors. So we had a number of classes here this weekend. Open Outlaw, A class, sponsored by Bollard's Direct Mackay. B class was Big Tyre Blown, Energy Smart Mackay. Class C was Big Tyre Aspirated, brought to us by Aussie Chlorinators. Class D, Small Tyre Blown, brought to us by Hardy Spicer. Class E, Small Tyre Aspirated for SFM, Concrete Pumping and Spraying. Class H, Dial Your Own, was Elite Performance and Tuning. And the manual class, Class M, Open Manual, was Fairy Godmother Bookkeeping. The Dial Your Own Challenge sponsor last night, of course, was Drop Bear Motorsports, and we also got a handful of sponsors that have helped us out with the trophies this weekend. They include Platinum Shop Fitters, Jayco Mackay, Mackay Leisure Centre, GDP Metalworks, Absolute Lifting and Safety, the Overtaking Lane, of course, the boys bringing us the live stream. I reckon we're very close. Scooter. I told you. You've got to physically close the lanes for Scooter. You've got to block the lanes. 'em. We have to put some barriers up to physically stop him. He can't get enough. So the F truck for Scooter. .857 with a 5 for Scooter that time. Tylen Barron wants to get another one in too. So the VH SLE Commodore. Right hand lane here for him. That might be about it. That might be it, guys. No more in the lanes. We're having a look around. Doesn't seem to be any movement. Well, there's a little bit of movement, but more packing up than coming towards the lanes. That's it. That's it. Fantastic road trip done and run. On track action finished. Don't forget. You've got to get those time slips in races if you haven't already. Get your quickest time slip in for the day to finalise the 3 days. If you've been on the live stream, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. We've had visitors from all over the world. We had some good data yesterday, but thanks for joining in. Thanks for the Overtaking Lane for bringing us to the boys. Of course, Tyler, Brad, Trevor, and Dave for bringing us that one. It's been fantastic. It's great to have you guys here work alongside with you. It's been great. It's been good. Thank you to Mick and Jane for the event. It's been awesome. Thanks for bringing it north. And that's it. Performance Parts Plus Road Trip Northern Edition. On track action is done.